Hi, I'm Jan, simply Jan Homestead. I squirreled right there. Today, I'm cooking rabbit. Rabbit that we raised and we processed all by ourselves. Hi, welcome to Simply Jan Homestead. Today, we're cooking rabbit. Rabbit that we raised and we processed all by ourselves. Okay, we had help. So for our meal tonight, I've been looking up recipes and I was going to fry the rabbit to begin with, but I decided that I'm going to marinate it in some wine. So right now I have our rabbit marinating in some red wine. See it down there? Red wine. And I'm turning it and just making sure it excuse me, soaks up the flavor of the wine. If I can get this one turned over, it's being stubborn. Okay. And that's what I've been doing. I've just been flipping it and turning it and getting it good and tasty. This one does not want me to flip it over. Okay, got it. So what will happen is that rabbit will soak up that flavor. And then I had some wonderful lemon thyme that I grew, and some rosemary that I grew that's outside. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to sprinkle some of that on top of my rabbit. And I'm just going to let that sit there and capture all those flavors. Okay, so I did add some sage, some ground sage, and sprinkled it lightly over there. We're not big sage people. But just to give it a little more flavor, I will salt and pepper it. And then I'm going to roast it. And I'm going to roast some potatoes with it. And when it's done, Kevin and I will let you know what we think about our first rabbit. We're so excited to try it. So we'll see you all in a little bit. All right, I've got my potatoes diced or cut up, sliced up. And I'm going to add some olive oil on those. And let me grab my spoon. I have a lot going on. I'm canning some flour, dry canning. Have the lamb. So I'm going to coat these with that olive oil. And just try to get them evenly coated. I have sprayed my pan, and I'm going to cook this at, I think I'm going to start at 325 with the rabbit. So just to assure it'll be tender. And then I'm going to take some garlic powder, and I'm going to put that on. And Mrs. Dash, it's a great substitute if you can't eat salt. And I'm going to sprinkle that on. I love the flavor it gives the potatoes. We can eat salt, so I'm putting a little salt on there. Not much. And then I'm going to mix that around. And I am going to put that in my pan. And I have a couple cloves of garlic. And I will turn that heat up to 400. I'm not roasting at 450. I very rarely ever do 450. And unless it's a very specific recipe, but I try to keep it at 400. And I've found that at 400, the meat doesn't dry as much, or at all, if it's at 400. So what I'm going to do is I am going to lay these out like that in the dish. And then what I will do is I will lay the lamb on top of the potatoes. I am not putting carrots in this because I want the true flavors of the lamb in the potatoes. And maybe next time we'll use the carrots. I do love roasted carrots, so it's one of my favorite ways to eat carrots. And I love them roasted. Don't worry if your potatoes overlap each other. I just try to find an empty hole and sort of stick them there so they all get cooked. And if you have an end, you can set it up like that, and that'll give you an extra space. So I'm going to add this to my What's Cooking hashtag. And then if you want to look up the recipe, if it turns out good, if it's not good, don't blame me. So I will take this and I'm going to pour the little bit of juice, the oil over it. It's really hard to do this with holding a camera in one hand. So give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, there it is. Getting ready to go into the oven. It looks so good. Okay, Kevin's gonna taste the rabbit and let me know how he thinks it is.
Alrighty, here goes nothing. Wow, this is steaming hot.
It is hot.
Tastes like chicken.
That's what everyone says.
Kind of. It's good.
But it's better than chicken.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, it is. Nutritionally, rabbit is better than chicken.
Really?
Yep. I read that today.
Where'd you read that at?
I read that on a...
news.
No, I read that on a rabbit video.
I would say this. It's good. And it generally tastes
on.
like chicken.
It generally tastes like chicken. I hit the button and cut them off.
Yeah. I would say that while it is very good, I wouldn't say it tastes better than chicken. But the taste does resemble chicken quite a bit. Yeah, why don't you try it?
I'm going to try it because he don't know what he's talking about.
All I said is I don't think it's better than chicken. I'll be honest. It's good.
It's got such a good flavor, y'all. I'm surprised. I like it better than chicken. It's got a better flavor than chicken, and it could be because it was marinated in the wine. I don't know. But it is delicious. And the potatoes with the rabbit on them and the moisture from the rabbit is amazing. Well, we're going to eat our supper. Y'all be blessed.
I disagree with her. Chicken's good. Chicken's great. I love chicken.
Chicken better.
It's good. Not better than chicken.
Well, we'll fry it next time and we'll see. Come in closer. Y'all be blessed.
And love well.
Bye now.
Bye.